We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Hello, how's everybody doing out there? Little IDB. Today we're gonna talk about some pretty some thieves that were like super smart, and they stole some Raptors from the Dearborn plant, which is hilarious to me, and they sold it back to a Ford dealership. Like, it's not a regular F-150, it's a fucking, oh jeez, I don't even know where the fuck that is. It's not a regular F-150.
Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking
Raptor. And I'll read you the article that Esh Rupain sent me on Instagram. I thought it was very funny. Also, supposedly Dodge trucks that go back to the dealership to get like flashed, according to, I think, Bully Dog SET. Now, someone just sent me a screenshot or something, but maybe some of you guys want to verify that shit. Is that they lock the computer after the latest calibration change. So let's say, for instance, you have a 19 to 20 Dodge truck or Dodge vehicle, and you go to the dealership to get warranty work. Well, they flash it to the latest calibration, and it locks your shit up. We'll talk about all that stuff. We'll say hi to the people here, but before we do that, we're going to make sure that the people that paid, the people that actually paid their bill get actually mentioned. Yeah, coming at you. We got Nick James P-Mass. He owes me money. It's all good. Times are rough. Inflation's a little bit high right now. I get it. It's all oh Jesus, it's understandable. PMAS making the best cold irritates in the market. Coming at you, PMAS. Oh my God, these headphones are shit. 2 Auto Solutions. Rami's down 2 Auto Solutions. Getting it done down there in Puerto Rico. Building engines now. Looks like he's doing it right. He's taking it serious. He wants to become a complete shop. 2 Auto Solutions. Rami's down Puerto Rico. Parts Farm, partsfarm.com. Getting it done over there, selling fox bodies. They're not the only place that buys fox bodies and parts about. You gotta love it. And cobras. Shit. Don't My God Cookies. I received this shipment of Don't My God Cookies yesterday or 2 days ago, and it was very good. Thank you very much to the people at Don't My God Cookies and the guy who sent it. Very good shit. 3 YDBTs, Espresso, and some dude in the sticker. I don't know what that is, but maybe they'll let me know. And Calimer Transmission, Ben Calimer, CalimerTransmission.com. Calimer Transmission, the best transmission on the planet. Calimer Transmission. That's so silly. Okay, let's say hi to the people here. We'll talk about the bullshit. Cluster BM, Click Flop the Horse Valley, 10 speed. Valley, are you starting a shop, bro? Good for you. I mean, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I appreciate you saying that you're going to work with only Lund Racing for Ford stuff. We appreciate you. TJ Sikorsky, Gallo Bravo, 1 Slow 50, Jason, Harley Taquache Mode, EPA, Matthew Nichols, Melissa, one of the mods, Pretty Lady with the Cookie, Perico Loco, Walter Hoffman, Slow, Angel Puerto Rico, Izzy R, D and G, Brandon Racing with NT555 twos, Matthew Alvarez, Nick Rogers, 508 Josh, Touche did it, Pito Chiquito, Pito Chiquito is the best name, Evan Ross, ¿cómo se dice? Arabian Mexican, I like it. This guy listens. When someone has an Arabian Mexican name, that's a fan. That he knows the inside baseball of the chat. Badass shit. Ignacio Ramirez, Perico Loco again, Phil Fez, 508 Josh, Ian Oz, Mini Bad Batman, Second Shift Racing checking in. Ian Oz again, Noel SVT, Jason, No Smoke Machine today. Alfredo Diaz, Ignacio Bondo, Bird, Modless with SVT, Coyote Fury, Heath, Nat Jew the Wolf, Perico again, Mini Bike again, 302 Mendoza's, more pubes, more boost, Patrick A, Arabian, what? Mexican, the same guy. 302 Coyote, Jim Levinstein equals American Pie. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get. It's not my shit. Jason, Roman Tijerina, Jamari, and Chase. By the way, hold on. You guys got to see this shit. Oh, what the fuck? I left this shit open. All right. There's nothing wrong. She loves it. So check this out. Chase, if I'm not mistaken, this was sent in by Chase Delia. I don't know if there's another Chase in the chat, but Chase sent me probably the funniest. shit I've ever gotten from a fan. So we all love Turvy. Turvy is a peasant. But now you can have a Turvy air freshener. That's right. He got me a Turvy air freshener. 3 of them. I'm thinking of doing a giveaway. He got me Turvy air fresheners, bro. I mean, this is going to be huge. So I can't wait to see if we can give away 3 Turvy air fresheners. He got it for my birthday, and I'm like, nah, we got to do a giveaway with this. This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Melissa, you get one because you get me shit. So boom, Melissa gets one. So the other 2, I'll do giveaways, Melissa and EPA, but we'll see who I give these to. These are the funniest fucking things I've ever seen, and I'm going to have to order a bunch more. But Melissa gets one, so I'm giving 2. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. That's the funniest shit I've ever seen. So, let's talk about lo que pasó con... oh, what the fuck? Where the fucking shit did I put that photo? Oh, my Lord. You know what? The thing is, I can't see nothing. Like, I literally can't see nothing with these glasses. So, let me look up the F-150 stuff. Here we go. So, here we go. Here we go. And make it big, and oh my god. Okay, so this is just wonderful. My god, I have to do this all manually. Okay, so dude, what the fuck is going on? Apparently I lose the fucking thing every single time. Like, can you please stop going away? Thank you very much. And now I gotta go to here and display capture. Oh my god, display capture. Oh my god. Okay, so according to Esru Payne's article here that he sent me on Instagram, check this out. So thieves sell stolen F-150 Raptor.
Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking Raptor.
From Ford Dearborn lot. And they sold it to an Arizona Ford dealership for $75,000. $75,000. An F-150 Raptor that was stolen from the Ford lot in Dearborn ended up being sold to a Ford dealership in Arizona. Ain't that some shit?
Take that, Elon Musk.
The truck was stolen sometime in December without Ford Motor aware that the vehicle was stolen.
Take that, Elon Musk.
After an inventory check, they realized the vehicle was stolen and the thieves sold it to a dealership nearly 2,000 miles away.
Take that, Elon Musk.
The dealership then registered the unknowingly stolen Raptor. Wait. We got.
Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking Raptor.
At this time, an investigation
Take that, Elon Musk.
is ongoing. Oh my God, what is happening? What's happening? So basically what's going on out there is that people are stealing Raptors, okay? Raptors.
Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking Raptor.
And then selling them back to Ford dealerships, like baller ass shit. So that's happening out there. And I laugh so hard because how the hell does that happen? Like, doesn't Ford have to run a VIN check, a vehicle identification number check, and then see the history on it? Like, you went to a dealership with a brand new, or let's say 1-year-old Raptor.
Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking Raptor.
And then you drive it 2,000 miles to a fucking Arizona dealership, and you're like, yo, I got me a Raptor. Why don't you, give me $75,000? And they gave him $75,000 for it. And I'm like, did you guys not realize that shit was stolen? Unbelievable. We'll talk about it. But then another thing was sent to me. It has come to our attention that a dealer update on the Cummins-powered Ram truck is available that alters the security of the ECM flashing protocol. If your dealer updates your ECM for your 19 to 21 Cummins-powered Ram truck, it is likely that your Bully Dog product may no longer be capable of reflashing the vehicle. The engineering team is working on a method to overcome the new security changes. An update will be sent to when the additional information is available. Now, this has happened in the Ford world. So when you have an N-Gage, the best tuning product in the history of tuning, if you went to the dealership and got a calibration update it would unmarry the N gauge. It would literally just unmarry the N gauge. So what happens is you have to get an unlock, right? So I think that's what needs to happen with SETs. I think they just have to potentially unmarry and remarry. But if there is a way of locking the ECU via programming off of an already flashed ECU, get ready for your cars to experience similar things. Imagine you go to the Ford dealership in your Mustang, in your truck, in your Raptor that you bought that was a stolen Raptor from a Dearborn plant. And then you're gonna go in there and go, okay, let me, get the transmission service. Let me get an oil change. Let me get, the 30, whatever service AC charge. And the dealership now reflash your vehicle to the latest and greatest calibration, and they effectively make it untunable.
Get the fuck out of here because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
If that's what's happening out there, a lot of people are in trouble, and a lot of people are going to have to avoid the dealership at all costs. So if Dodge or Ram has the ability to patch and lock your ECM that has already been flashed, that's some shit. Now, I've talked about over-the-air updates being a negative thing, and I've talked about that a lot. And a lot of people looked at me like, oh, I'm going to do that. Okay, cool. So you're telling me your 2023 Mustang, which is currently not tunable. It'll be tunable eventually, but I'm sure you're gonna have to stick your finger in your ass and put your dick in the gas tank or something so that you can flash the car. There has to be like a poking mechanism. It's called the poke. It's literally called the poke, that you have to basically make the computer flashable. That's why initially on the Ford side of things, on 21 F-150, they had to flash it directly to the computer. So that Ford ProCal looking thing was connected like directly to the computer, and only then will it be able to flash via the OBD2 port, similar to like a bench flash. So imagine you're driving your 2023 Mustang that has over-the-air updates, and you tune it, everything's cool, and then Ford sends an auto update because they see a calibration change. They flag your vehicle because they saw a calibration change. Oh my God, what are you gonna do? You go in for an oil change and it gets flashed. Well, with that warranty is useless if you want to tune your car. I understand, but let's say you have a cold air intake. Let's say you have a simple cold air intake and you didn't go crazy with the trans tuning, you did nothing. And then all of a sudden, a calibration change now renders your car useless. Theoretically, transmission should be covered under warranty. Look, in my opinion, a tune shouldn't void your warranty, but I understand why Ford would say, sure, absolutely, you should void your warranty. And I'm like, that's suspect, but whatever. A lot of people are going to have to avoid going to the dealership altogether. So that's what's happening. Raptors I'm sorry. Anytime I mention Raptor, I have to play it.
Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking Raptor.
Yeah. Raptor's getting stolen from the Dearborn lot, not even having a VIN up to date, and it gets sold to a dealership. What a racket. What a racket. The rotation, did you mean the PCM flash? Returning the card, somehow fighting everyone here. I bet Holly has PNP harness for a 23. Channel support, thanks, says RoboStyle. Hello, a little late here, and hello, folks. So the other thing that I'm starting to see is that certain products, listen to this, and I think this is a very clever way of getting around the fact that a product is altering emissions. Listen up. Products are potentially finding loopholes in their description by saying the product itself does not alter emissions. Listen up. The product itself does not alter emissions. The tuner does. So you can sell your injector driver module and be able to say, bro, this bitch don't alter emissions. The tuner does. I'm like, that's clever. That's very clever, because the fault or the responsibility of changing the calibration is done by a human, not a box. That is an interesting way of circling back to the issue at hand. By the way, did you see Joe Biden put classified documents in his garage where his Corvette was? So you saw already what the power of the vote can do when it comes to this EPA bullshit. you saw that Congress immediately voted to defund the 87,000 new IRS agents that are coming out. That is good because that means your vote actually changed history. That if it was going to be a Democratic Congress, 87,000 IRS agents are funded. Now people are going to say it doesn't matter because the Senate's not going to pass this. Sorry, the House controls the allocation of money. The House appropriates funding. So if Congress, Senate, let's say the Senate passes the bill to the omnibus bill that included 87,000 new IRS agents, and the previous House passed it, and the president put it into law. If the House, the new House, does not properly appropriate the funds for those new agents, they don't exist. The House of Representatives, I apologize. The House of Representatives is the purse. It's the purse of the government. So if you can't dole out the money, those agents don't get paid and they don't get hired, nothing. So I have a lot of hope that this Congress is going to do similar things, but I do not hold my breath when it comes to the EPA stuff. I do not hold my breath, but it is more likely this Congress or this House is more likely to pass some kind of legislation against EPA overreach than the previous. Because now you can sneak that bitch in an abortion bill or something. Because that's what they do. Like the Patriot Act. Oh, you're not a patriot? And it ended up having crazy shit in it. Invest in Terminator X's, end user, gang. The documents are in the weeds with the Corvettes next to his vet. Baby, it wasn't a ZR1, but the garage is locked. Do you imagine Trump saying, yeah, I had classified documents, but they were locked with a master lock, so it's all good. And then you see video of Biden backing his Corvette into probably for being a crooked millionaire politician. The garage looked like it was in shambles, and it looked like there was just like manila, just folders out and about. And I bet you some of that shit was like, bank accounts for Burisma. Unreal. Thank you for helping me on today's Dino session. Great support. You got it. Oh yeah, this guy was great. This guy had a 17 or 16 GT auto with a Paxton, 3.6 pulley auto. And we made like 740 with the bitch on a 3.6 pulley. This guy was so legit. He didn't have the boost system, the fuel system boost referenced. We got that fixed. And I said, it looks like you're not getting fuel pressure. Boom, put a fuel line in it, on the money. 2 pulls later, fucking 740, go home. I love it. It doesn't go to the Senate. Exactly. It doesn't have to go to the Senate. You're right. All it has to do is just sit there and not allocate the funds for the 87,000 agents. Paseos, maybe? I realized it was Mexican after. Dang, Irvin deserves that tune with Turvey scented drive. There are like $2. Yeah, these are cheap. These are awesome. But I don't know if it was Chase Delia or someone else, but my God, these things are the funniest fucking things. And Turvey, we're helping you, bro. We're getting your name out there. You're just not monetizing it properly. Shit. Could you imagine? Could you imagine giving that dude that much free press and he doesn't do anything with it? God damn it. Keep in mind, this was also during his term as VP. Correct. He did. I don't want to get into the weeds. You want to get up to snuff on what's happening with that? You go to Fox News. We're trying to get away from politics here. But when it comes to the EPA stuff, I have a lot of hope that some congressperson, now that you are in the majority in the House of Representatives, introduce legislation and do not include SEMA or PRI. Fuck SEMA. Fuck PRI. Those motherfuckers are hey, we go to the SEMA certified. Shut the fuck up. I hope somebody introduces legislation and cuts out SEMA and PRI so that they don't make a fucking dime off of this shit. Fuck you with the membership program. Membership program? So you can buy another big office building in Indiana or wherever the fuck you're stationed out of? Oh, the SEMA certified, so we have to pay you for mods that you approve? Could you imagine that? Now, for you guys out there that are pro 2A gun guys, I want to get well versed because I have a feeling SEMA and PRI are like the NRA. Does the NRA have any power in anything, or is it just an association that talks with the government as a middleman and tries to be the filtering between government and end user. Because if that's the case, that's what SEMA is trying to do. And that's what PRI is trying to do. What they're trying to do is be the interpreter for the government and make money on it. What a business model. Man, why didn't I think of that racket? Why didn't I think of that racket? I mean, imagine saying I have absolutely no executive authority in anything, but I am able to pay government or tell the government, hey, talk to us, tell us what the laws are, and we'll try to steer gun owners that way via some kind of membership. So it's just a lobby. So it's a lobby group. So what's SEMA? They're like, we have your back kind of people of the gun world. So your assumption is correct. Okay, I love it because I don't know much about the Second Amendment stuff. Look, you want to have guns, have at it, shoot them up. I don't give a fuck. I think people should be able to carry without a license. I think people should be able to. I think you should be born, slapped, umbilical cut. Here's a Glock, bitch. Fuck it. Because you're an American. As an American, you should be given a glizzy ASAP and an extendo, banana clips. But who is the interpreter for the government? So SEMA is trying to say, well, we're going to roll out SEMA certified. What we're going to do with that is we're going to make sure that you're SEMA certified. Okay, SEMA certified. Since I'm paying you, I'm going to go catless, drive less than 5,000 miles a year. My car's going to make 1,500 horsepower. I'm going to make all custom parts. I'm going to turn off all the check engine lights, and I'm going to cruise that bitch for less than 5,000 miles a year. Bet? Oh, no, we can't do that. Oh, so why the fucking shit am I paying you anything, bitch? Well, you're paying us so that you can put on approved parts on your car. Well, what are the approved parts? Well, basically factory stuff. Get the fuck out of my fucking face. What a racket. I wish I thought of that racket before anybody else. Oh my God. Just lobbies, but you can donate if you'd like. Don't have to be an NRA approved. Gotcha. They're trying to play both sides. Give that baby a Draco ASAP. Draco's an AK-47, right? So why do they call it a Draco? Like, okay, get me up on game. Because why do they call... I know they called it a chopper because E40 called it a chopper. So why do they call a AK-47 a Draco? If that's what they call, I don't know. I don't fucking know shit. That guy in Texas blasted that dude. Guy holding a taco place up with a BB gun. Shit. Caught alive. Peasants, non-members, hit the like button. That's common practice in Chicago nurseries. Very good. The kid gets a glizzy. 20,000 miles at least. Oh, gotcha. Hello. It's a pistol. SBR. Draco's an AK pistol. Thank you. Okay. Why do they call it a Draco? Like, why? I need to know the lineage. Like, I know they call it a chopper, an AK-47, but why do they call an AK, an SBR, or a AK pistol? I don't get it. Black Cat says, SEMA says you can have what Ford gives you. Thanks for that. Thanks for your money. Right. So SEMA certified is trying to be the alternative to CARB. So tell me, SEMA certified, how the fuck is that going to serve me who wants to drive around catless E85, only driving 5,000 miles a year at most? A smaller version of an AK. It's a mini AK. Got it. AR-15s for your 18th birthday because it's dumb. Rappers thought it sounded cool. Copied from Google. The term and slang for Draco. It was popularized in the rap culture and is used to reference a specific kind of automatic weapon. So there's really no... Like, what's push and P? What's P? That's P? Like, what's P? I heard the song Push and P, and I'm like, what's P? That's P. There's a couple of black guys right now in their shit-ass fucking Hellcats driving, listening to my show. Man, he said that's P. Damn, yo, Alex know about that P, man. See? Weird. It's like a modified spin-off of an AK. Maybe it's got something to do with Soldier Boy. Isn't Draco a Russian name for a Russian gun? Short barrel rifle Draco is a Chi-Town reference, I guess. Especially short barrel rifle. Draco is the brand. Oh, just say that. You need to tax that, but not for an AR pistol. Poo-tang, P is for Popeyes. Stop. Hey, P is for Popeyes. Where's it at? Arabian Mexican. You want an air freshener? Oh shit, where'd I put him? You want an air freshener, Arabian Mexican? Arabian Mexican. If you want an air freshener, email me, ydbtforlife@gmail.com, because that's funny. P is for Popeyes. Very good. Pushing P. So you get a Turvy air freshener. One's for Melissa, one's for Arabian, Indian, Arabian, Mexican, whatever the fuck his name is. And then we got one more to give away for anyone that makes me laugh on this YDBT Daily coming at you. Slight racism going on here. P is swag. Percocet? All depends on what it was built as. No lie, my brother has a 20-inch AR with a brace. Be careful, your rap lyrics might be read out in court. Right. Riding around in their stolen Raptor.
Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking Raptor.
Wait a minute, you're telling me, whoa. Listen to this. Why don't we steal a Raptor?
Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking Raptor.
Drive it to Arizona and sell it back to the homie. Wait, what? Wait, come on. That shit won't work. You want us to go to Dearborn, Michigan, steal a Raptor,
Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking Raptor.
drive it to Arizona and sell it back to the homie? That would never work. And you know what homeboy says to that?
Take that, Elon Musk.
Fuck me. Draco came from the Romanian AK. Yes, please, I want one. Okay, so Arabian Indian, where the fuck? Arabian Mexican? ydbtforlife@gmail. I'll get you a Turvy air freshener. It's got to be a funny comment. It's got to be organic. Don't try too hard. Let's just give these away. These are funny as shit. One for Melissa, one for Arabian Mexican, and we got one more to give away. Who says this show doesn't give back to the people? That air freshener is going to smell like electrical fire. Oh, man. Could you imagine if you could make something smell like shitty welds under weld from a welder that has not enough voltage? Oh, bro, that'd be awesome. I want cookies, to be honest. Ain't never won shit, says Carlito LTX. Peace for powder. Alex, is this air freshener new merch lineup? No. So this I got from a fan. And it came to Power by the Hour. It just showed up. And I was like, and it was called like, where's it from? It's a company name. I got to look it up. But I think I could just get a bunch of them made and give them away. So these are funny as shit. Raptors and Hellcats racing around the row houses at BMP. That air freshener is going to smell like broke. You know they bought Hellcat with that $75,000. Wouldn't mind having one of those Turvy air fresheners. I mean, you got to say something funny. Arabian Indian sounds like the same to me. Yeah, I don't know. It's Arabian Mexican. I'm like, whatever. Shorted upside down circuits. Don't use fan. We prefer supporters. I apologize. You are supporters, not fans. Look up Mexican guy welding, drinking beer. I'm good. I'm going to pass on that. So I'm blown away that ended up happening. There was another thing I wanted to put out there. Oh no, there it was. So the calibration change on a update is something that you guys should really be leery of. And the new branding of parts where they're basically saying these injectors aren't illegal. If a tuner decides to do something with it, then he's making it illegal. But the part on its own is not illegal. It's like saying guns don't kill people, right? Technically, they don't. A gun sitting there by itself is not going to kill anybody. If someone picks it up and pulls the trigger, it's going to kill somebody. Do you blame the gun manufacturer or do you blame the guy pulling the trigger? Believe it or not, people are trying to make the case, like in the movie with Gene Hackman and it's not it's Enemy of the State. No, it's not Enemy of the State. What's the name of the movie where Gene Hackman was like a consulting lawyer for a gun company, and this couple were always trying to get in on a jury to influence the jury to find the gun manufacturer culpable to set a precedent so that all gun manufacturers would have to then pay if a death occurred, which would destroy the gun industry. I think that's a similar case that can be made on the tuning side of things, right? But then what happens? Same thing with guns. You're going to have a whole bunch of guns and no one pulling the triggers. So useless guns. So it's a way of getting rid of guns by making the end user not culpable, by making the tool culpable. Crazy shit. Did you get the cookies from PBH Pizza? Yes, Jason, that was you. I appreciate it. I got them. I gave 2 or 3 to the guys at Power by the Hour, and I kept a couple. The electrical fire comment should get a freshener. I'll tell you what gets an air freshener. Smells burnt heat stink. I bet. Could you imagine racing Turvey on the streets, the air freshener hanging from the mirror as you pass them? Gotta go. I'll watch the rest later. That 60-volt weld. They could torch a single wide trailer and capture the smoke. People will kill people, Alex. Guns don't walk. I know, but then, okay, mini bike, I understand. But because the gun argument has a lot of parallels with the tuning argument. So if you outlaw a device, you say you have a device, okay? You say this little square thing, computer chips and all this stuff, this on its own does not defeat emissions. The tuner does. Okay, so are you going to go after a mom and pop shop where a guy's in there tuning builds, very basic builds? Let's say the guy puts cats in the car. Let's say the guy goes full, legal, puts cats, puts high flow cats, puts headers, puts a carbon trap cold air in it, puts a carb EO Whipple kit on it or Vortec kit on it, something that has a carb EO number. And let's say he goes full emissions legal. And then the guy at the mom and pop shop tunes it. He's got a tune for airflow, for injector, for cold air, for everything. And then the EPA says you can't modify that. But wait a minute. These parts are legal. All these parts that I bought on this car have carb EOs on them, but they all require tuning. And some of the stuff is custom. Let's say he wanted our specific air-to-air intercooler or air-to-air intercooler that has the MAF in the intercooler. So now I have to tune it in a custom fashion. So then if you make tuning illegal, but all the parts that are on the car are 100% legal, then you're rendering the parts useless and the tuner useless. If you're saying that people can't tune cars, even if the parts are legal, carb EO, all that nonsense, you're going to say the guy who tuned it committed some kind of crime by tuning parts that have carb EO certs and even potentially SEMA certs. That makes no freaking sense. So the gun argument has something to be said, because I know there's another thing with the gun argument that certain things are legal and other things are illegal, but they're literally the same thing. Like the grip, like the length of the barrel, I'm not a gun guy, so I apologize. But literally it's the same shit. And you just buy one little part and it immediately becomes illegal. That makes no sense. If the parts are, let's say, is there something in the gun world that you can buy separate legally, buy them all separate, and then put them together in one package, and that is technically illegal, right? Let's talk about that. Let's say you get a carb EO Whipple kit with their cold air that has a carbon trap. So that is, it's got the carb cert. Then you get high flow headers, high flow catted headers. Let's say you put GESI cats in it, really nice big cats that will pass emissions. Awesome. Then you get injectors, ID 1300s, because you want to run pump gas NE85 on occasion and you want to make 1,000. And everything in the car is 100% legal in terms of parts that you bought. But then on the same breath, the EPA says, you can't tune that. Well, why the fuck not? I need a device to tune all the carb EO parts that are in that thing, and it'll pass inspection and emissions. But now you're saying, EPA, that I can't modify the calibration in a vehicle that came with emissions when a customer builds it with emissions in mind. You're saying that me modifying it via a device that is legal to buy, I am now committing a crime. Unbelievable hypocrisy. And nobody will talk that talk to a judge. The judge is going to go, this is stupid. But then what the EPA does is they hide under this huge umbrella terminology of defeat device. Why does it have to be a defeat device? Why can't it be a modifying device? Why do you blanket statement defeat? A carburetor is a defeat. A screwdriver, a wrench, sockets, impact wrenches are defeat devices. A welder is a defeat device. If I have a welder and a saw, I can cut off the catalytic converter in a car, weld a straight pipe to it, put an O2 extension on it, and have it never kick a light. So who at that point, or what device did I use that defeated emissions? Legally bought stuff. A grinder, a welder, and an O2 spacer. I don't understand what... So a judge would have to actually be hip to that game. And I think the gun guys have an absolute paralleled argument that if you buy one or two things that are 100% legal to buy and put it together in a gun, the gun you bought is legal. Yes. I'm going to buy that part. It's legal. Yep. I'm going to buy everything that's legal. Yep. Can I slap it together? No, that's illegal. Well, that makes no fucking sense, does it? Putting a foregrip on an AR pistol will make it illegal as fuck. Buy a pistol AR and then put a stock on it. Boom, illegal. Palmer 80 guns. They try to nip it in the source and shut most all of it down. Butt stock on an AR pistol, 80% lower. A blick. All bolt parts. I never knew I was such an outlaw by having a tuned car and an AR. Slow 99 says they realize they can't limit a tuner from tuning out O2s, so they go after the device to limit them. Same with guns. They can't prevent violence, so they go after the thing doing the damage. Overreach. And a judge should strike that down 100% because it is literally causing an injury. If it is legal to make guns, if it is legal to make stocks, if it's legal to make gun parts, then at no point should those people be injured or hampered from selling said parts or using said parts if they're legal to fucking make. If I have a tuner that is legal to make, then what use is it if I have a tuning device that is legal to make, what use is it if the tuner can't tune it? Makes no sense. Put that in front of a judge that knows a little bit and he'll destroy that argument and stop calling it defeat device. It is just a modifying programming device or a flasher. Anytime they say defeat, it already has a negative connotation and you're already going down the wrong road, in my opinion. High capacity magazines taped to each other. Collapsible stock on an AR-15 with a barrel under 16 inches makes it a short barrel rifle, aka illegal without a tax stamp. Everything minus the lower receiver can be shipped to your door. You see what I mean? So I think the gun lobby, the Pro 2A guys can sympathize, and tuners and shops that modify vehicles can sympathize with the gun guys because you have an argument that parallels each other. You have government agencies going after you for stuff that's literally legal to use and own, but sometimes not together. Can you buy a catless header? Yep. Can you put it on a car? No. So are you going to shut down the small business that makes the catless header? Well, no, it would cause an injury. So you're going to hamper his sales by making it illegal to bolt on a car. Well, you can't bolt it on a stock engine. Oh, okay. So I have to go to a foundry, right, with my blueprints and say, this is a one-off block, motherfucker, without a VIN, without an identification tag. And now I want to ask a business to make me a header for my 100% custom block, heads, cams, rockers. The whole design has to be custom, not from a production vehicle? Yes, that's what they're trying to argue. Ridiculous. If it causes an injury, it gets thrown out of court. The new Beats Engage. Someone realized these are Beats headphones, but I'm just trying to put up a point. And you know, I'm blown away that. Okay, so let me ask you a question. This might be a little controversial, but I'll try to cover. So what can this do that this can't? Come on, make the argument for me. What can this do besides data log and be super awesome? But let's say in terms of the flashing, actually everything, data log. What can this do that this can't? One of them is legal. One of them is illegal. One of them is legal and still able to be manufactured to this day. The other one, you will get your door bashed in if you're manufacturing it. Crickets, huh? Crickets. Okay, everyone's going in with the gun shit. That's the problem. That's why I don't want to go on the gun debate, because some of y'all like dry fire psychos. Like a lot of you are dry fire weirdos. You wake up dry firing. And then when someone bashes in your door, you piss your pants and run. Tuned by Beats. You can buy a tannerite explosive at Walmart. You can bing off O2s. No, you can't. You can stop it. One isn't filling the right pockets. I can put one in my AC vent. Display data in real time. No, you can do that with the other one. It just has to be through a laptop. Fit in your air vent. I'll trade you one Engage for some cookies. Alex, out here banking, he keeps the logo covered. Look, you got to be smart. Look, this could have been anything. This could be anything, okay? What I'm saying is, I'm not stupid. What I'm saying is, they both do the same thing. So, on gun stuff, if you have a gun, let's say, the only difference between a legal and an illegal one is visual stuff, like a grip, and then you have there's your argument. There's your parallel argument where, well, motherfucker, these guns do the exact same thing. This one's legal, this one's not. Why? Emotion couldn't pay the fine to stay in business. One forgot to pay the government their. But Alex, if you don't sell the cable to hook up to the OBD2, it's a paperweight. Aha, very good. Actually, one of these hooks up with a regular cable, right? One of these, one of them has a cable. You're right. I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean, but one of these has a cable. So, actually, both of them have. Don't get me started. Don't they go in the glove box? Exactly. What's the best cat for NA S550 with long tubes? Stock one. Bro, I'm sorry, man. This is the age we're in. We're in the age of saying, I can't tell you to buy an aftermarket stock. The only aftermarket cats out there that seem to flow real well are that company GESI or GESI cats. But you're going to have to custom fit them on your stuff. But then you run the risk of modifying your exhaust. And they say that's bullshit. And it's like, well, how do you win? I want to be legal. I want to be emissions compliant, but I also want to make 1,000 horsepower. How do we do that? You can't. You get a fucking plaid. One is internet free operation. Looks like a dead rat to me. Yeah, his white car setup. Copy that exactly. One can cross the border and back. Nice. Just tuning in. Yolodamus, is that you? Exactly. Okay, EPA, exactly. So the gun argument has parallels. There's a guy who has a podcast. It's called the Just Effin' Send It podcast. And he's a pro 2A guy and also like a bro, and he's a fan of the show. I think he goes by the Black GT500 on this chat. And he asked me to be on his podcast. And he's a pro 2A guy. And I'm going to talk to his fans eventually and get on game with the gun stuff so that I can showcase the parallels of the gun issues we're having, whether there's just such gray areas between the laws that it's hard to kind of keep everything straight. And if he tells me, hey, this can be done, but this can't, I can absolutely make a parallel with the tuning game, and it doesn't make any sense. And the funny thing is, like, I don't think we have anybody arguing on our behalf the simplicity and the layman's terms of how silly everything is. We have people bringing high-end, stars to committee meetings, and they're not asking or saying the right things. The problem with these committee hearings and these little committees is the layout, the format. So what they do is they go, well, I got 3 minutes. Hello, Mr. Anton Brown. Do you support dirty, nasty cars racing on the street? Well, the obvious answer is no, fuckface. Right? Like the obvious answer is no, you dumb motherfucker. But you can't say, I do support a customer being able to modify his vehicle whichever way he deems fit if it is not driven more than... Oh, that's not my... Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. That's not what I asked you, Mr. Flores. I said, do you support dirty, yiddly, deedly, derping, rolling cold dumbasses on the street? Well, no. Done. Okay, next. The format is dumb. It's not a conversation. It's a one-way conversation. They steer the conversation to have the answers predetermined. So it's one of those things where you're not going to have anyone that's going to make the case unless the format changes and there's an actual conversation with a layman, and that happens at the court level. But the problem is, by the time it gets to the courts, businesses have already been shut down. People are already in jail. People are already doing community service. People are already out of business. People paying fines up the ass. By the time it gets to court, 3 or 4 people have already gone to jail or lost their business and livelihood, even if they were trying to be legal. It's a super clusterfuck. Someone said Brian wins. I don't know. Brian says, I don't care if my car is illegal. Half my family is illegal already. It's a Mexican joke. You can blame the gun for killing someone, but you can't blame my trans for a loss? Right. People can't be illegal. We are going to have the EPA and ATF on here soon. Look, if they come here, you guys will see it live, and it'll be a PR nightmare for them. PR nightmare. Because I wouldn't fight my fight legal in the courts. I fight my fight right here. In the court of public opinion where it matters. Because, guys, you have no idea how powerful social media can be if some agency is going after a little guy. But I'm a big motherfucker. You know, they come in here, they don't have to squabble a little bit. This whole chat's lineup combined doesn't touch that of a cruise liner in emissions. Exactly. Could a tuner base himself out of Mexico or Canada and get around this issue? Well, Clay, that is a very good question. Unfortunately, there have been tuners that have been stationed out of country and still gotten popped, or the United States pressures that local government to fuck with them. Get up with me sometime if you want about BS gun laws. I've had to pay fees illegal. Some of okay, gotcha. Yeah, but this guy's a podcast, so I'm just trying to like put game out there. But if you want to get like on a live on your show, look, this year I'm gonna attempt to get on other people's stuff. I want to collaborate with people that are outside of my wheelhouse to bring more attention to this, and so that I can get better educated on some of the stuff that other people are doing in other industries that are affected in a similar fashion. But I'd like to get on that podcast, get on Mexico Racing League. I got to get over there. If Cooper Baghetti wants to talk some shit, you know, like legit have a conversation that isn't specific to his audience, I'm sure they're going to be like, oh, that's that YOLO douchebag with the hat flipping. No, motherfucker. I am probably the most aggressive pusher of anti-EPA shit there is in our industry. And you might say, no, you're not. No one else is talking the shit I am. No one else is dropping the knowledge I am. No one else has been affected directly by some bullshit like that than people that were involved with this company. My hippie brother's blown head gasket, Jeep Liver. Clay Pruitt, you have to follow the law, perform business in the U.S. Exactly. Like a lot of guys in Saudi Arabia, Arabian Mexicans. Listen to me. Actually, I'm gonna do a translator. Okay. English to Arabic. English to Arabic. Okay, here we go. I cannot shut off any emissions component on your vehicle, regardless. Well, let me hold on. Here we go. regardless of your location. Location. So, hey, Walid and Ahmad and Jihad and all these guys, listen up. Listen up.
لا يمكنني إيقاف تشغيل أي مكونات أنبعاث في سيارتك بغض النظر عن موقعك.
There you go. Ainun Kaika. That's right. Okay. I don't care if you want to slide across the highway drifting around camels. The camels. I will not shut off any check engine lights. Here we go.
لا يهمني إذا كنت تريد الانزلاق عبر الطريق السريع المنجرف حول الجمال فلن أغلق أي مصابيح شك إنجين.
There you go. So we work out of the US. We cannot manipulate emissions items regardless of your location. Regardless of your location. Oh, but I'm another. I don't care where you are. We work in the US, so it doesn't matter. What if he brings up that video of you mocking him? Imagine if they tow your car and tow you to your county. Sheesh. Just don't collaborate with Justin Bieber. That's my favorite show. Sure. Alfredo Diaz, money and having companies owned by companies in 20 different countries. Gotcha. EPA can't bring Turvey down. Riding skills creates a barrier. Just look at the trees near his house. So as more and more electric cars are added to the streets, should that start to lessen the laws on ICE? Correct? No. What? Ranjit punching air right now. The curry powder straw with the... Oh my God, stop it. You guys are a little... See, I gloss some racist stuff, but I don't like go hardcore with the racist stuff. What's your car make? 600 camels. What is horsepower to camel? Like, I wonder what that... So anyway, I don't care where you're located. If you're in Sweden, if you're in Australians especially, I love you. I can't shut off any emissions components regardless of where you're at. I don't care if you're in Queensland. I don't care if Brisbane. I don't care if you're somewhere that emissions aren't a thing. We are in the United States of America. We operate out of the USA. So we have to abide by its laws. That's just how it's going to be. So I apologize if you guys get mad if we say, no, we're good. Yes, Ray, headers and boost is a good idea. How do out-of-state tuners get popped, but out-of-state cruise ship companies get left alone? Look, man. Imagine going after the little guy. Like, imagine your government and you deem the performance and racing industry a threat when it's like, let's say cars are 10% of the pollution of the United States. Performance is probably 0.5%. So at what point do you look at the biggest polluter, cruise lines, airlines, and stuff like that, and ignore them, but then you try to pop the smallest section of the automotive, because guys that race are broke. They don't make a shitload of money. Why pop them? Like, they're such a minute, tiny little thing. But I guess in terms of optics, well, we're trying to stop these guys from grossly polluting the planet. Well, how are they doing that? They account for 0.0005 of the overall carbon output of blah. Cow farts are probably emitting more methane and bad gases than the whole performance and racing industry. I guarantee you could do a study. Again, they're going to go after farmers, so I'm not going to do that. 1 horsepower equals 745 watts. 1 camel power equals 765 watts. I Googled it, so it's about the same. Imagine your camel backfires and spits on you. Bro, Australia 1,000% has emissions, and if you don't, they send you to the beach internment camps. Google says 1 horsepower 745, 1 watt, and 1 camel power 765. So camels are stronger than a horse? I'm back. What did I miss? What the hell does it say here? Hardhat Eugene says channel support. Forgot to tell you, Second Shift Racing, your YouTube ads before the lives are advertising AutoZone OBD2 readers for sale for check engine lights. Have a screenshot. Send it to me on Instagram. Send it to me on Instagram. Want camel power? Oh my God. Oh. Nat Jew, hit me up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Nat Jew, that is so wrong, but so good. Like, okay, it's fucked up. It's super fucked up. But God damn it, that's you have a fucked up head and I like it. So Nat Jew, you win the last Turvy air freshener. So Arabian Mexican wins the other, and Melissa gets, so hit me up on Instagram. I'm sorry, hit me up on email, ydbt4life@gmail.com. Verify who you are. Arabian Mexican, Nat Jew. Oh my God. Holy shit. And Melissa gets the cookie, the air freshener. Wow. I mean, spicy, huh? That's a spicy fucking joke. You know what? He has I mean, he's fucked up. Super fucked. How dare you? But the creativity is there. It's just not focused properly. Stop Alex, so the EPA will start going around butt plugs. AutoZone offers defeat devices. Let's go to Instagram and let's see if AutoZone is advertising on my life that OBD2 readers. He said 9/11 horsepower. Fuck. Savage ass motherfucker. Here we go. Bada bing. I can't show it. Shit. Can I? Let me take a screenshot. Hold on. Print screen. Let me take a screenshot. Because I don't want to show this. You know what I'm saying? And then here. And then we're going to go to downloads. And then we're going to downloads. And then we're going to carry the one. Look at that. Bro, this is nuts. This is literally at the beginning of the show. When you get an advertisement, this is what pops up. Fix Finder and your own report. Whoa, check what's wrong with your shit. Oh my God. See what I mean? And you know what? You could probably flash that with a lunch. Could you imagine? We go to AutoZone and buy up all the tuners. Oh, done. Guys, unreal. Nat Jew is crazy. Second shift. Why the fuck do you not have a YouTube premium? You out there watching videos, right? Yeah, Nat Jew. I mean, he had to win it. So Nat Jew, ydbt4life@gmail.com. You get an air freshener. So does Melissa, and so does Arabian Mexican. Has anybody won cookies yet? I'm hungry. There's no cookies given away today. Even the name is hilarious. Nat Jew needed it. Absolutely. What did I miss? Oh, you missed one of the best jokes I have ever seen on this chat. He said, I'm not even going to repeat it. It was that good. By the way, JD Swag, can you clip that so I can put it up on the community tab when I'm done? I don't care. I opened my phone at work to see what he said. That wins the whole week. Wow, damn. My friend just picked up a bone stock 13G500. What should be his first mods? Wow, this guy with the timing. Like, imagine the timing of this guy after we're having fun. Come on. This is what he should do. Oh, spicy comment, like that spicy jet fuel. New York gets all the coolest. Whoa, not cool. Jesus. Okay, that's one 9/11 joke per show, because that's, that's super fucked up. How dare you? He still wins the air freshener because that's super fucked up. And people that don't like him, not gonna look him up by a screen. Leave it stock, exactly. I'll do it, Alex. Thank you very much. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you. What a show. Huh? YDBT Daily's coming in that fucking hot. We got on gun shit. We got on EPA shit. We got on.
Ain't no regular F-150. This a fucking Raptor.
And we had probably the worst joke I've ever heard on this chat. What a way to start the year with absolutely inappropriate jokes. But I think enough time has passed so we can actually start laughing again. Have a great rest of your night, guys. I'll see you guys Sunday morning for the peasant chat, because everyone can chat. Not one motherfucker gets banned. Not one motherfucker gets banned from the Sunday show. Not one motherfucker. I love Dan Pena. All right, guys. Have a good rest of your night. I'll see you guys Sunday morning. My head hurts. Have a good rest of your night. I'll see you guys Sunday. Bye.